Hello, dreamers and thinkers, and welcome to 2026. We are 10 days into the new year. How are the New Year's resolutions going? How are the vision boards going? Let me know down below. I hope you haven't given up hope just yet. I have been thinking on my own New Year's resolutions and vision board and how I want to move from just behavior modification to actually making sustainable changes in my life that mean that when we get to the end of 2026, I'm not going back to the old me because I'm like, oh, I achieved 2026's goals, time for new ones. And as I've been thinking on this idea of sustainability versus behavior modification, I've been thinking of two concepts. The first is the CPS model by Dr. Ross Green. If you haven't heard of this model, I highly recommend you look it up. This is a model that we use in my job where we work with young people who have complex needs. And the idea is to not see the young person as the behavior that they're exhibiting, but to understand that that behavior actually speaks to an unmet need and trying to understand what that unmet need is and how we can meet that need to stop that behavior from being exhibited. The second thing I've been sitting with, I have been reading this book by Dr. Anita Phillips. This book is basically her PhD work. And she basically uses the concept of like emotional, spiritual, and soul health in the analogy of a garden. And in it, she basically says our emotions or our heart are like the soil in a garden, and the thoughts and like things that we think, or in this case, New Year's resolutions, would be the seeds that we're trying to plant in that soil. But you need to check the health of the soil before you can plant the seed. Otherwise, you can plant the seed and nothing's going to happen because that soil is not healthy. And so, this idea that we need to check in with our emotions and be aware of like what's going on for ourselves and making room for ourselves in order to grow healthy seeds. So, 2026, we are checking the health of our soil. How is my soil? How is my heart? How are my emotions? Am I making room for them? Am I feeling them? Am I acknowledging them? How is the soil that I'm hoping to plant seeds in?